lives for, I think it's nearly 2 months. My signal in the workshop, I have to try and slow it down, so I want people to slow down a bit. My signal in the workshop is not good, and there's so much steel here that it's like being in a Faraday cage. Nothing wants to get in, nothing wants to get out. So I'm going to take it slow. There's nobody here yet, so it would be great if a few people could join me. So let me just give you a brief intro into what I'm going to show you. I have to go slowly. Sorry. Down here. Where are we? Down there in that bag. There you go. I've got lots of sawdust from my machines, from this bandsaw, from my table saw, from my crosscut saw. All of these, the dust, the shavings that I then make briquettes out of, and the briquettes are here. So this is the latest load of briquettes, and if you look at these, the latest load are known as Christmas puddings. Sorry about the light, I'm not going to win today, it's such a bright day outside. So we affectionately know these are Christmas puddings because I think it was winter. Oh, welcome, hi, can we say hi on the, what's it, somebody's with me. Affectionately known as Christmas puddings, and they burn great. They really are. They're not as good as coal, but they're great little bits to put on. Anyhow, what I want to show you is a little bit of amazement. I was told that if you have a look at the in here in the mix, I can't see the camera, so oh look, one of my beard hairs, sorry about that. So this is my mixture of wood shavings and coffee. And that's batch 22. That's been in there a couple of months, which is amazing. And we went to Hay on Wye, and we saw, thank you, we saw a mushroom growing guy, and I discussed with him what I was doing with it, and he said he gave me some mushroom blue oyster mycelium, which is the sort of rooting, the sort of perfect environment, the starter, it's an inoculated birdseed, I think it was. Anyhow, he gave me a small amount, about as big as a tennis ball, maybe a bit bigger. And I will do a video on this because it's actually working. So this is what I want to share. I'm sort of gobsmacked. I've got 3 people. Way, thank you. I'm sort of absolutely gobsmacked that this is working. So this tub here has been in my garden for 5 weeks. And I was getting a bit, I should see something by now. It's got holes in it, as you can see. There's a couple of holes there. I should see now some sort of growth. And I had to keep watching. There is a very good video. And if you ask me, I'll link a video to it. There's a very good video guide that I follow, and I'd forgotten that after a few weeks, say 3 weeks, whatever, you put it in the fridge to simulate a winter, and then you get it out the fridge and you put it somewhere in a sort of humid, not damp, in a bit of humid, which I've got a little bit in here. My moisture content in the workshop is 8%. And spray it frequently. Well, I have, and in the last, I think this has happened in the last week, but only since yesterday. Can you see? Oh, I'm going to have to video it another way. You can't see these. These are called, let me touch the, oh, what a shame. These are called pins. This is called the pinning process, and basically it puts out like little feelers. And then in amongst all, I can't believe I'm growing mushrooms in the workshop. In amongst all of that, those pinnings will be mushrooms, and I'm gobsmacked that it hasn't happened yet. But if it's pinning, it's pretty good. I'm gobsmacked that I'm on the way to growing mushrooms out of coffee shop waste, my woodworking waste, and a bucket full of shavings. Leave it 2 months. This just shows that it is a very good medium for growing anything in. So when I say this is compost, but I can burn it, when people say, can you put it on the garden? I know a couple of people, it's like, oh, don't put it on your garden, it'll stop. Well, actually, if mushrooms are going to start growing in this, doesn't it show that this environment is just right? So I'm sort of over the moon because this doesn't happen to me. Things happen to me, I suppose. But I've got mushrooms. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a word with Scott, who's in the cafe. Shall I just see if I can show you around a little bit? Let me see if I can show you around a little bit, see if you can guys stay with me. So this is my workshop door. And we're just going to go through here. And here are other units. And then if I go round here, we've got a cool shop and other workshops and places like Vic's there where makers make. Did I lose you? Sorry. Yes, I took some home and I put some of this, my mix, on the compost pile. To me, I'm gonna have to sit down quietly because it just keeps disconnecting. And I'm sorry about the picture of me up there. That was somebody. That was great, actually. This young girl spent a day with photographs, and she was brilliant. We had a great day, and she got her degree, and she got some award or whatever for that photo there, which was so. And she said it's in the halls of residence, and it's got to go. I don't want to throw it away. Would you like it? So it's there. Yeah, to the ants nest thing. I was amazed at how much. The coffee made a difference to the speed of the compost. So I will take some more home. I'll probably take some home today because I've got a bit spare. And I've moved my compost bin and I've put more. I've mixed it up as I put in there, but I could probably do with mowing the lawn. And second, if I take it and sprinkle it amongst the lawn cuttings, I've not really done that. So I think that needs trying. But yes, we have mushrooms. Look at them. I can't wait to sit here. I mean, so what I'm going to do, yeah, let's go back. Sorry, I digress. Can you imagine editing? When I've got mushrooms growing out of here, I will go and see Scott in the cafe. That's why I took you out there. I will go and see Scott in the cafe and I will ask him if he can do something like a bacon sandwich or something maybe vegetarian, or maybe two options. Maybe there's a vegetarian option and a bacon option, and see if he can cook some of these mushrooms. I don't think I've had blue oyster mushrooms before. So I think it'll be different. I've got to be careful when I take them as well. As I say, they're up here. The idea is you get them when the caps are still rounded and not when they're open. When they're fully open, that's when they're dropping the spores. So I might keep some of them out of one of the holes, either one, let them go over, let the spores come out, mix it with some more of my compost mix, and then see if I can start that ball rolling as far as producing the mycelium for people to have a go themselves. Because again, that's something useful out of the waste. And you can keep, once you've got these things going, you can keep them going forever. So, and I think that's how the mushroom people keep their business going. They just buy once and they just keep re-inoculating. And anyhow, I've had 7 people maximum, which is just brilliant. Follow along for a bit. Put something in the comments, say something. It does help. If there's anything you want to know or ask, just then put it in the comments. And yeah, I'll catch up with you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.